Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Alia. I am the first presenter. Let's start with the meaning of defamations. Okay, defamations, according to OBM340 corporate compliance, principle of corporate compliance, defamation is the publication of a statement which affects a person's reputations. In that, it stands to lower him in the estimation of right-thinking members of society generally by making them shun or avoid him. While according to Wikipedia, defamation, or sometimes known as calumny, vilifications, libels, slander, or threat statements is the oral or written communications of false statements about the unjustly harm their reputation and usually constitute torts or crime. In other words, defamation is a statement that injured a third-party reputations. The type of defamations include libel, which is written statements, or slander, which is spoken statements. From the Star online news, we found many cases that is related to defamations. One of it was Papagomo pays Anwar 90,000 in damage. This article was written by Mazatul Nazlina on Monday, 4th December 2017. Okay. Based from this article, we found that it happened in Kuala Lumpur, where the controversial blogger known as Papagomo had paid more than 90,000 in damage to Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim for defamations. There are three broad divisions of law, which is public law, private law, and international law. Public law happen between individual and the states. Private law happen between the individual and interstate, while the international law happens when the law that prevail between the state. In these cases, we can see that Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim and Wan Muhammad Azri, Wan Idris, which is known as Papagomo, they are classified as private law since the case happened between them. Okay, defamatory statements can be made in a variety of ways, such as gesture, which is any movement that have made with a part of body, such as hand and head, in order to express attitudes or emotions towards some things. Next, there are also verbally, which is publishing untrue statement by expressing in speech rather than writing or actions. Okay, from the cases, we can see that defamatory statement was made by using pictorially, which is publishing untrue statement by using relating picture, and it also involves a defamatory statement by writing, which means publishing untrue statement by writing it down or printing on a surface, producing words or numbers that give necessary informations and meaning. Since Papagomo posts some defamatory statement on his blogs, so it involves pictorial defamation statements and written defamation statements. There are three elements must be certified to prove defamations. First, the word itself must be defamatory. It is untrue statement and words tend to lower the plaintiff's reputations with the intention to cause him stunts or assumes or avoid. Second, they must refer to the plaintiff. The plaintiff mentioned by name, or it can be easily proved. And lastly, they must maliciously publish. The statement must be published with the intentions of evil motive. Based on the cases in his file, Anwar claimed the defendant has posted 4 defamatory statements on his blog from March 16 and 20 of that year.
Now I would like to explain about the types of the case. The article is about civil case. Civil case involve a legal dispute between 2 or more parties. The plaintiff means a person who brings a case against another in the court, while the defendants mean a person sued or accused in the court. The plaintiff would ask the court for damage, means the amounts of money that will be paid by the defendants. The plaintiff claimed that the defendants, who was the owner and operator of a website or a blog with the URL www.papagomo.com, as known as Papagomo, had defamed the plaintiff through the statements in article published by defendants' websites. The plaintiff claimed that the defendants had willfully published the statements with the intention to discredit the plaintiff, to show that he was an immoral person, not dignified, not fit to be a prime minister, and a leader who was not responsible and could not be trusted. The plaintiff had defamed the defendants to retract the statements, apologize, and pay compensations, but the defendants had failed to do so. So, the defendants denied that he was the owner of the websites and denied that he was publishing the article. He further raised the defense of qualified privilege, fair comments, and justifications. Next, we move to the court that involved in this defamation case between Anwar Ibrahim and Papagomo. The first court is High Court. In proving the identity of Papagomo, instead of tracing the IP address of Papagomo, the court relied on the statements of a person who had met Papagomo in person before. The former also took a picture with Papagomo, and the picture was tendered in the court. In February 2014, the High Court ordered Papagomo to pay 800,000 damage when it found him liable of defaming Anwar, who was then a Pakatan Harapan leader. Then, the High Court also had ordered Papagomo to pay 50,000 cost to Anwar. The court dismissed the blogger appeal against the quantums as well as against the decision to find him guilty of libel. Court number 2 that involved in this case is Court of Appeal. So, on 4 December 2015, the Court of Appeal ordered former police officer Wan Muhammad Azri Wanderers, or as known as Papagomo, to Anwar Ibrahim 800,000 in damage of a blog post he published several days ago under the name Papagomo. Next court is the Federal Court. Based on the article on 26 July 2016, Papagomo failed at his bid at the Federal Court to get leave to appeal against 800,000 award he has to pay to Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim for the defamation. The judge that involved in the case. A judge is a person who presides over court proceedings either alone or as a part of a panel of the judge. The powers, functions, methods of appointment, disciplines, and training of judge was vary widely across different jurisdictions. The judge hears all the witness and any other evidence presented by the barristers of the case, assess the credibility and arguments of the parties, and the issue a ruling on the matter at hand based on his or her interpretations of the law and his or her own personal judgments. In some jurisdictions, the judge power may be shared with jury. Datuk Rasulullah binti Yop is the one who is responsible to the case of Papagomo between Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim.
My name is Nona Jakuma binti Muhammad Zaini. Next, two facts of the case. Who is the defendant? Who is the plaintiff? Defendant is an individual, company, or institution sued or occur in a court of the law. According to Newsstreet Times, on 28 February 2014, the defendant for this case is Wan Muhammad Azri Wanderers, blogger Papagomo, He was Chief Executive Officer and Editor News of the portal Kuala Lumpur Post Media and Production Sedia Berhad. He was the order by the higher court to pay 800,000 in damage and 50,000 in cost when it found him liable for defaming Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim, the Pakatan Rakyat leader, and Perkhidmatan Pau, a member of the parliament. Who is the plaintiff? The plaintiff is a person or company that makes a legal complaint about someone else who is being defamed and brings a case against another in a court of the law. The plaintiff for this case is Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim, is a Malaysian politic. He was being defamed that he claimed the defendant had posted 4 defamatory statements on his blog between March 16 and 20 for that year.
I will explain about the chronology of the cases. The cases starts in 2013, which is 16 March to 20 March, where Papagomo, or his real name Wan Muhammad Azri Wan Idris, Wan Ahmad Azri Wan Deris, has posted 4 defamatory statements on his blog. Next, 21st March 2013, Anwar SIP file claimed the defendants, which is Papagomo, has posted 4 defamatory statements on his blog. Next, 13 June 2013, bankruptcy petition filed by Anwar to Papagomo after the blogger failed to pay the compensations as ordered by the courts. 28 February 2014, High Court Judicial Commissioner Rosilah Yop awarded 18,000 in damage to Anwar and 50,000 in costs. Anwar wins a defamation suit against Papagomo. Next, December 2015, the Court of Appeal upheld the damage granted to Anwar over his defamation claim and add another 10,000 in costs. Next is 4 December 2017, Papagomo finally success in paying the compensations that cost 951,260 ringgit 30 cent to Datuk Seri Anwar. He pay Anwar 950,000 in bank checks, and the balance 1,260 ringgit 30 cents. It was paid by cash with 4 ringgit notes. And lastly, on 5 December 2017, the court withdraw the bankruptcy proceeding against Papagomo. That's all for chronology. Thank you.
Next is the judgment. The court held that the defendant's statement could not be substantiated as true and based on factual evidence because it was a conspiracy or public comment that was being hotly debated and was not proven by any party. On February 19, 2014, High Court Judicial Commissioner Rosilah Yop decide that the defendants Wan Muhammad Azri Wan Deris Papagomo has made some defamatory statement in the website papagomo.com in order to discredit the reputation of Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim. Defendants have been ordered to use damage that are believed to the worth RM800,000 to plaintiff as well as RM50,000 as legal costs. On December 4, 2017, the defendant added RM951,000 260 to the plaintiff in settlement. Blogger Wan Muhammad Azri Wanderes Papagomo paid RM 900,000 via a bank draft and RM 1,260 in RM1 notes and 30 cents during the hearing of the proceeding of a bankruptcy's petition filed by Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim. For the conclusion, based on our research, Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim has won his defamations worth RM 800,000 to plaintiff as well as 50,000 as legal costs. Speaking to reporters after the proceedings, Papagomo's counsel Ima Shahana Samsudin said that her client had paid RM 950,000 in the form of bank draft, while remaining sum was paid in cash. At the end of the case, Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim won the defamation suit against by the Wan Muhammad Azri Wanderers, which is Papagomo.